Taurus, you could be receiving something new. You could be getting something in the mail, or something's like, oh, I was supposed to get this for my birthday, but it's delayed, or I got it now. All right. Yes or no? Will you? Yes, you will. Congratulations. Just be determined to get through any type of like struggle, any type of competition or challenge that you feel like is a burden right now. This is going to help you just go through some type of transition. Okay, you also may feel like some type of transition or the process of something is a burden. It's like, I'm just not sure, but it can have you feeling like overly obsessive about the details, about what you're learning. I feel like you're good. You are. So have a little fun with this now. It's like if you're studying for something, play a little game or do something fun with it. You know what you need to know. Okay. Will they? For Taurus. Yes, they will. They're trying to decide right now. Okay, so it's like, okay, they're just sitting back waiting. It's like, okay, should I say something? Should I not? Should I offer this? Should I not? They're trying to decide, especially when it comes to a relationship. 212 could be important, or you could be seeing a lot of like 222, 2212. I don't know. Outcome. I feel like this will be a stable relationship. Someone may not be telling you about how stable they are or how generous they are when it comes to their finances. They protect that part of themselves. But I feel like at the point that you guys started having a good time, or you know, y'all both open up a little bit more, become vulnerable, you'll see how protective and stable they are. You'll like that feature about them. You are. Y'all may get married. Congratulations. You're like, nah, I don't really know how I feel about this person right now. I'm just, planning to, I may be trying to take a trip, or I'm planning to leave my home, or I'm planning on doing something and take a break after I complete something, or whatever the case may be. This is your person. This could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, a Leo, a water sign, an Aquarius. Okay. Confirmations for the next 72, or it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The next 72 hours for Taurus. You won't be blindsided by something. So if you're nervous, like, oh, I'm not sure if this is going, it's going to go in your favor. We got to prove. So congratulations. You're not going to be blindsided, okay? Somebody's not having a good time. They're just hiding it. You're not sure when you're going to be able to have a good time, but I feel like at the moment that you get something to prove or something goes in your favor, you'll be able to slow down and just relax. Somebody secretly wants to be included, but they don't know how to ask. You may need to complete some type of cleanse, okay? Again, you may be lying to yourself like, oh, well, this isn't the one, but it is. You could be going to the pool, going somewhere near water. Somebody needs to pay you back, or somebody will be paying you back. The initial G could be important, first, middle, or last. There's some type of trap you don't need to fall for. What is this related to? This trap. You already have everything that you need. So there may be a fire sign masculine that comes around like, secretly, or wanting to do something underneath the table, or want to do something unofficial. You don't even need to get in your head about it, because you already know that this person is lying. You already have some type of clarity, and they just have some type of fear. So don't entertain this at all. Okay? This could be someone that pertains like, oh yeah, I'm a boss. I know what action to take. I know how to come in and get shit done, but something just never gets stuff done. I don't know. Alright. Next 72 hours for Taurus. Somebody wanted you to fail. And it's like, I guess we never know. But somebody also is going to be real sweet to you. They want to give you flowers and or give you a gift. Something about your cousin, a family friend, a co-worker, or just someone around you. They didn't want you to celebrate. This also could be an air sign. Okay? But I feel like it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to relax. You could be signing a contract. Again, something's going to get approved for you. You also could be flirting. So flirt a little bit back. Okay, you may need to check your mail and or your email, or maybe you're going to be checking very frequently a lot. You are growing, or there's something that you're building that is growing, so continue to do so. You could be popular online or creating something popular online, or you have a family member, a cousin, a friend, a coworker, someone who is. Okay, keep coming up, or you're about to. Make sure you're asking your spirit team for a specific sign, but there is someone who tried to overstep you. Okay, who tried to overstep Taurus? This could have been an air sign, more specifically a Libra. This also could have been an earth or a fire sign. This is someone is heartbroken at how you close them out of your circle. They feel like you got some type of energy, some type of desire, some type of confidence the moment you left or you walked away from them. Something about 3, 2, 1, 32, 11, 7, 7 to 9, 9 to 7. Okay. Capricorn. There may be something that you don't want to talk about. You're like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it. What's going on with William for Capricorn? William? I was going to say William. Yes, you will. There's some type of milestone or celebration. It seems like this is practical. You are focused. And I feel like, honestly, as you meet some type of milestone or as you come upon some type of date, celebration, or something happens on with your home, you're going to learn about some type of strategy or somebody being strategic or sneaky. And you're going to walk away from this person. It's like, okay, well, what if we get married? Okay, what if we have this baby? Okay, what if we decide to go ahead and do this? And they're like, okay, well, let's just figure out a way to be practical. Somebody's going to be sneaky about something. And you're not going to like it. But if this is you reaching the milestone, like your business or a home or just something that you've been trying to accomplish, you're going to learn about who's been sneaky behind your back, who's been conniving, and you're going to move on. You're literally just going to drop everything and let it go. Okay. So, yes. Will they, for Capricorn, will they? No. Okay, somebody could be in some type of like rock bottom, lost ending, or this is what's coming. Maybe they feel like they have some type of restart, or they're able to kind of rest, or it's like, okay, well, I was able to get this off my mind, so sure, whatever the case may be. But some type of transition that's coming, some type of communication that's coming is going to put them in their head. They're going to try to act like they're the victim. They are. All of this is about paperwork, communication, or just something that they was creating in their mind. Somebody feels like they had some type of objective, or they were the person that has some type of authority to close something out and or end something for you. It's like, yeah, I'm satisfied. I can make this call, or I can do this and the third. They were okay with making some type of decision. This could have been related to a partnership or just some type of choice that you would have had. Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I see what's happening here. There also could be a relationship with a mother figure. If this is not a mother, this could be a someone who's a mother now and they were a friend of your past. Somebody wants to support you. They want to create some type of balance and or justice for themselves, but they're unstable and you know you're not going back towards. So you might just ignore this person as well. Okay? So you got people around you that's betraying you, and you know, it's a no for all of them. Okay. Next 72 hours for Capricorn. And I'm hearing "And I Won't Stop" and "It Don't Stop." I don't know what's this song. "And We Won't Stop." That's a whole different. Those are 3 different songs. Cause it's I don't know if that's Miley Cyrus or something. "We Won't Stop," and then it's like something with Chris Brown. I don't know. Okay, what else? Next 72 hours for Capricorn. You could be in your head. You could be worried about something and you're like, okay, well, at the point that, you know, I have to do something alone, or how can I get something to go in my favor? What can I do? You also could be in your head because you feel alone. Maybe you want to invite an earth sign around you, or you want to follow your heart and kind of just see where your stability is going to come from. But be careful. If this is attached to a person, this person could have you with some type of delay. So even if you're bored, even if you feel like this is a friendship, you don't need to go back into this person. All right? Avoid some type of disaster. If you are worried about your finances, you will be successful. You will be able to avoid something. Okay? You may just be going through a stagnation period right now that got to get you in your it kind of got you in your feelings. But overall, I feel like you're successful. Okay? Just keep having some type of determination and or assertiveness as you continue to work. Be practical and disciplined. Again, the value of the finances is there. You're fine. Confirmation. You're looking good. Okay? Be patient. They think about you at night. You and your life is worth it. You or whatever you're creating is worth it. And this is when it all changed. There also could be some type of exposure out here. And this is in pink. So this is an exposure of a feminine. Okay, somebody could be trying to distract you. A safe one night stand is out here. Something's going to turn out real good. Make sure you note the source when whoever's coming to tell you something or they're trying to critique you about something. Now is not the time. Virgo, you may be able to tell something about someone very quickly. And you're like, what's up with you? And they're like, nothing. You're like, no, I can tell. Like, what's up? Like, I can see it. I can tell it. I can feel it. You could be working right now on anything that you find valuable and or increasing your value. You could be working at your job and making sure that you get some type of improvement or increase. There may be a new job or new opportunity. You may have to be looking for one. What's going on for Virgo? Will you? You will, but this is going to require some type of change. You're going to have to be determined to get through something. And you will start to see the good luck and how things kind of go in your favor on the other side of it. Okay. You also could have someone else and they're thinking yes. This could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Heavy on the Scorpio. Somebody wants to go through a change. They want to reconcile. They want to be stable now. They want a marriage. I feel like at the point that you say, okay, well, let's change. I know that we were going through some type of ending or some type of loss when it comes to a pregnancy, or we come to whatever we were trying to grow, or, you know, I lost the person that I was trying to grow with. So maybe I can, you know, start to put my roots here. The point that you decide to do that, something's going to close out for you when it comes to your job. Almost immediately. Immediately. Maybe not even almost. Okay, so you need to explore yourself, figure out why you want to put yourself in this kind of environment that you know is not going to work. You already know that this person is lacking some type of ambition and or focus. Okay, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe you feel like you could turn this around, or maybe you can make this into an opportunity somehow and you come up on top. But even if you invest $100, let's say, so to speak, into this situation to get it turned around, by the time you get done, you only gonna have $10. So it's like, yeah, you still come out in the positive, but you still lost $90. I mean, so as long as you cool with just having $10 with, you know, the bare minimum, then cool, go for it. Okay, so either this is what someone is saying to you, or this is the situation that you're trying to go back into. You're thinking about committing to someone or marrying someone just for the hell of it. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Virgo, someone that you got pregnant or had a child with. Okay, this could be a Virgo, a Gemini, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Pisces, and Aries. Pisces. Okay. Will they, for Virgo? Will they? Yes, they will. Especially if it's related to someone who has some type of business or some type of entrepreneur or honor to themselves. There's someone else that sees them as someone who's marriage material. But right now they're going through something and they have to sacrifice. So they're like sitting back and waiting. They're getting some type of detail to work. They feel like they don't want to bring some type of burden to the table. They also could feel like the person that they want to approach has some type of burden on them. Yeah, and it's causing them to be a little opinionated about something. And maybe they're confused if they should take an opportunity to them at this point in time. But I think something is still going to work. It's definitely going to lead to a milestone, and or just something that's going on with their work is going to go there. It's going to be long term for sure. This is a new start. If you're dealing with the fire sign, and this is someone that has their own business or whatever the case may be, this is someone in your family or that you created a family with, okay? There's some type of restriction and or sacrifice that's going to happen when it comes to this job, and things may start to feel like a burden. If this is not a job that you're working with, this could be just, like I said, somebody in your family that you created a child with. Get you guys to be on the same page is going to be like a burden, okay? You're going to have some type of clarity about, okay, what opportunity do I have next, or what can I do to kind of change my perspective, but you're still going to be confused on what this person is doing and or how to master a situation when it comes to your stability. So be careful. Be careful what you're signing up for, okay? Next 72 hours, real quick. Something may need to be shortened, reduced, and or decreased. Or maybe you want something decreased. You may have something go in your favor. You may feel like your wishes are fulfilled. There's some type of satisfaction and there's some type of truth and or desire for it. Okay? The legal system is here. There's some type of balance for sure. So it's like, okay, I want to see what type of person this is. I want to see what type of clarity they have. I want to see what they desire going forward. Let me see what I can do to kind of balance something out. Yeah. But it's like, as long as you get your wish fulfilled, you don't really care about, I don't want to say you don't really care about how somebody else is feeling, but you do. You also may be satisfied with reconciling with someone because they're pregnant. And maybe this is an unexpected pregnancy. Just be careful who you choose to go back from. At the point that you decided, okay, I'm going to take a mental break, or, you know, just give me some time to think about it, you need some more time to think about it. Be careful. Alright, we're getting Arab money. Make sure you're not, somebody may be cross-culture relationships, but make sure you're not going crazy with your finances. What's going on for Virgo? Congratulations on whatever this increase in finance is. You're today's years old when something happens, so you're going to learn something today or within the next 72 hours. You don't really know the person you're sleeping with, so be careful, and you need to make a final decision, okay? You could be seeing 1234. Things are going to line up. You may be wanting a new home or apartment, or you're going to get one. All right? Once you leave, don't go back. Somebody's ego is at play. If it's not yours, it's definitely theirs. Somebody can't accept something that's over, and this is out of ego, but you and your kids are safe. Okay? There could be some type of DV issue, so please be careful. And this may trigger you needing a new home and or apartment or a place to be. Okay? Your money could be moving slowly, so again, be careful when it comes to your finances. Someone may need a lawyer, especially if this is related to DV. Be careful this weekend. Okay, especially if you're around kids. Check yourself, because they'll be checked. There could be some type of work complications, whether you need a lawyer because of this or something's going on with your job. Something could be like a lockout, a shutdown, or something like that. Your drive will lead you to succeed, to success, but you may need to catch your breath first. Relax.